very, very easy questions. Like the first thing is you have to choose between one word. I'm going to give you two words when people are going to connect slowly and slowly, and you have to choose one of the two words.
Gotcha.
Okay, go. Thriller movies or comedy movies?
Comedies, come on. Of course.
Comedy movies?
Comedies, come on.
Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook. Facebook has been very good to me. Yes.
Someone is asking here on Instagram, who are you? So, Sandra, you are going to know him in some minutes. Now we are going to make a little activity, and then you are going to know who is an American in Luxembourg. So, where were you? Beach or mountains?
Beach or mountain? Sorry. I thought, wow,
You should
right away.
You should make stand-up comedy.
Beach.
Red wine or white wine?
I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. So non-alcoholic beer. Non-alcohol beer.
So the next question was Bata or Bofferding, but
sorry.
Porsche or Ferrari?
I've driven a Porsche, so I would say Porsche.
Porsche?
Yes.
I was more like Ferrari for me.
What's the difference? I guess it's like Ford or Chevy. If I said to you Ford or Chevy, which one would you say?
I don't know.
We're in the same boat. Yeah.
Someone is saying on Twitch that they are hearing a little echo on Twitch. Do you have the headphones on the mobile phone?
They are on mobile phone.
Okay. Smartphone. And you muted the computer, right?
I did, but then you couldn't hear me. So
okay. There is a button, a mute button. If you
there's one right below you, and I did that earlier, and nobody could hear me on the computer. So then I undid it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you continue hearing echoes, please tell us, and we are going to try the best in order to put this better. So, soccer or basketball?
Soccer.
Soccer?
Though, in Europe, call it football.
I know. I know.
Okay,
I know.
You knew that. Okay. All right.
But I wanted to show the people that I know speak English,
Your English is great, man. Super.
I try.
Yeah.
Apple or Microsoft?
I don't have any Apple anything, so I guess Microsoft.
Me too. Echternach or Vianden?
Wow, that is a tough one. You got the castle, or you have the oldest town in Luxembourg and the Springsteen. I will give it to Echternach because there's also great hiking and mountain biking and stuff.
Okay, Echternach. Okay. I am more Vianden, but I love Echternach. It's very beautiful too, but it's a difficult one.
You can't go wrong either place. You know?
True. And you are the guy that knows this better than anyone. Are you more salsa or samba?
Whoa, salsa. Can you demonstrate the difference, and I will let you know.
Okay, so salsa, you go more in front and behind. And samba, it's more...
Okay, I didn't like watching you do the samba, so I will say salsa.
Salsa.
You sold me on the first one.
iPhone or Samsung? Samsung. Queen or Beatles?
Beatles.
Really?
Beatles are the A to Z of rock and roll music. That's all you need in your entire life is the Beatles, and that's all. The Queen. I like Queen, but seriously, they only have about 3 or 4 good songs.
I really love Queen. Come on, it's my yeah.
Queen's great. Queen's great, obviously.
We have someone here saying that Mikas, you need some dancing lessons.
I agree.
Okay, good. So the warm-up is done. Let's start with the questions. We want to know you. We want to know who are you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for everyone to be here. He starts with the book. That's perfect. So I just want to say thank you for the 15 people on Instagram, 5 people on Facebook, 2 on Twitch, and 1 on YouTube. Thank you very much. We are 20. That's beautiful.
We're killing it.
What is this book? You started with the book? Come on. Start directly with the book.
Okay, so I wrote a book, An American in Luxembourg. This came out in like 2018, I believe. And it's basically about my experiences in Luxembourg as an American who had only been to Europe once before. And then he moves with his family to Luxembourg and makes it his home, and kind of a fish out of the water story. And I think it's funny. There's cool pictures and, just about my experiences.
Well, one of the questions I had on the stories was, what the hell? A guy from the United States came to a little country, Luxembourg. Is he happy? This was the question.
Yeah, I love it here. I love it here. It's, I think I was at a time in my life where I was like ready to have everything flipped upside down. Nothing was familiar to me here. Every single thing I came across was new. And so it was endlessly fascinating and interesting and humorous and mind-blowing in one way or another. So yes, he's very happy here. Totally.
Mike, there is Luxembourg photography. He wants an autograph.
Cool.
It's an awesome photograph from Luxembourg. He's awesome.
Is that Christopher Mendez?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. I see him around a lot of times. He used to have a real big beard. But I think he cut it. Nice guy.
Bill Bryson wrote.
If he wants an autograph, they're only €5. So yeah, sure, no problem.
It's okay. €5. It's okay. It's okay. So we have here in Facebook someone that wrote, Bill Bryson wrote about Luxembourg.
Yeah, Bill Bryson is an author, and he wrote. He's famous for his book about the Appalachian Trail, but he wrote a book about something about going throughout Europe. And I think he, when he was a young guy, and I think he hooked up with some people in Arlon, and maybe he hitchhiked across Luxembourg, something like that. But it's just a little tidbit that he has in his book. He's a very funny writer.
Okay, thank you, Solomon, for this information. Thank you for speaking about it. And hello, Magalhães. She wrote us on Instagram. Let's go directly to the, lots of people are writing here. Chris Mendes, it's Chris Mendes, his name, the Luxembourgish photographer. So let's continue here. One of the questions is, do you think that your success comes more from the pictures or from the parody videos that you make?
Parody video? I haven't really done, like you're talking about like the song stuff, the song parody videos. I haven't, the pictures probably, because I haven't really done any song videos in a while. I did them earlier when I was my first couple of years here. So I was about learning Luxembourgish or whatever. But I would think it's the photographs and maybe the videos too. I've been doing a lot of videos in recent years.
I watched lots of them. Do you think that after the videos, it gave another push, or you were still stable?
It all seems, so much of it seems to be contingent on the algorithm. Like it seems like in my early years here, like the first 2 or 3 years, the numbers were just going up, and then it just kind of sort of just went up gradually. It's overall keeps going up, but it's not like it was.
Yeah.
You know, the algorithms.
Yeah, we have to study the algorithm. I try, because I noticed something on Facebook. When I post in the morning, I am like a digital influencer. When I post at night, I am no one. I don't understand. So that's something with algorithm and time, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I had a video that I did this past weekend for Ville de Luxembourg about the Petrus, and they posted that. They said they want to post it at Sunday morning at 9:30, and I thought, I wouldn't think to post something then, but man, I guess everybody's laying in bed looking at their phone because the video did really, really well. So I guess you got to guess, when are people laying in bed looking at their phone?
Yeah. Here is someone asking to speak something in Portuguese. Could you do a sentence in Portuguese?
I can't, but you know what? I did a video where I was taking the word, what was it, schluchen, which means what, gnat's piss or something like that. Schluchen is a Luxembourgish word that means like weak tea or weak coffee. And I went to it in French and Portuguese. And I forget what the Portuguese was, but it sounded really cool. So it was like, agua de la 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 la. I forget what it was. Shoot. But no, sorry, I can't.
The agua was well started. Agua was good.
Patros or something like that. Darn.
And I'm going to jump directly in another question from YouTube. It's how did you start it? How came the idea? Actually, it's true. It's a very good question. How came the idea? About I guess he wants to say your pictures, I guess, and videos, etc.
Well, I mean, we moved here 8 years ago, and we didn't know how long we were going to be here. I don't know. I thought like 6 months, a year. So I thought I would just start this an American in Luxembourg, and put pictures and my experiences, anything I could think of on this site for my friends back in Bellingham, Washington, and Seattle, Washington, and in the U.S. But shortly after I got here, I met a lot of Luxembourgers. And so they were very interested in it. And then it just seemed to get more and more popular with Luxembourg people because, it was like this guy coming from big, huge America coming to their little country. And it was like what he saw and his impressions of it. And I think that appealed to people. So kind of that fish out of water thing, And so I did that, and, we ended up staying. I've got citizenship. I passed the language test. My son has citizenship. My wife has citizenship. So we're here. I'm here to stay.
That's crazy. You did something to show to France, and then it exploded.
I mean, by Luxembourg standards, I guess.
Yeah.
It's been mind blowing. It's but. Yeah, I got lucky. And I think the name is good too. An American in Luxembourg. It's like an American in Paris, which was whatever the Irving Berlin thing or something, but or a movie with Gene Kelly. Anyway, so I don't know. I had a ring to it, I guess.
Someone is saying hello to you. Daniel Moutinho, Justin Helen. I don't know if you know him. I saw one video that you made with Justin Helen. He's giving you a hello.
Justin Helen, yeah. He's a great guy. You and he are sort of cut from a similar cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, good to see you, Justin Helen. I guess I don't see him, but anyway. Yeah. You guys doing stand-up comedy? It's interesting to me. It seems to me it takes a lot of cojones to do that, and I've never done that, but I totally admire people who try it.
You have to come in an English one that I'm going to do with Justin Helen.
Yeah, that's the bummers. Unfortunately, I can't. If you guys are doing it in French or Portuguese, which I understand, but I just can't. I can't understand it. Which is kind of a bummer.
Of course. We have here a question from Twitch this time. It's do you think that in the United States of America you can have this kind of success? Interesting. Do you think that in United States you can have this success that you have nowadays in Luxembourg?
I mean, America's huge, you know, and I mean, like what? Like if somebody from Luxembourg went to America, I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. It would have to be totally different in some way, you know. America's just too huge, you know. Yeah. 335 million people. That's, yeah. I don't think they would care about anybody from somewhere else.
Someone saying here on Facebook, I hope you'll play a little guitar in this live.
Well,
we'll see. And let's go back to my questions. Okay. As a foreigner, what do you think about Luxembourg?
I love it. I mean, obviously I love it. We decided to stay here. We decided to become citizens. Yeah, to me, Luxembourg is just great. The diversity, there's people from so many different places. There's so many different languages. You know, unfortunately, we're in this COVID thing where we're not able to get out as much as we used to be able to. And so you can't quite experience that, you know, that symphony of languages that you hear. But, you know, those are all the things I like about it and I love about it. And just it takes care of its people. Seems to me it takes care of its people. And it's beautiful too. It's you know, it's the green heart of Europe. So I love it.
I agree completely. I love this country. You know, lots of people, they say Luxembourg is small, but it's an awesome country. I completely agree.
That's cool. That's cool to hear from someone who grew up here. So yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Let's jump directly to the first activity.
Okay.
Okay. This activity, it's easy. You have to, let me see. Yeah, you have to translate in English what I'm going to say in Luxembourgish.
Okay. Let me put my glasses on for this.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ich wohne zu Stengefort.
I live in Steinfort.
Okay, it's too easy for you. I'm going to say in English and you have to translate in Luxembourgish.
I'll do it the other way. Okay, I'll try. Sure, I'll try. Whatever.
Okay. I sleep with my little bear.
Schlafen mit mijn kleine bear? Is it bear?
Yeah, Patsy.
Patsy. Oh yeah, Patsy. Yeah. Right.
That's very good, actually. The movie theater is in Kirchberg.
The Kino is up Kirchberg.
Yeah, good, man.
I don't know my prepositions at all, so whatever. It's either zoo or off or whatever. You know.
The prepositions is okay. In English, it's like in, on, at.
Yeah.
Cares.
Exactly. You should have been my Luxembourgish teacher. I love you. That's great. Yeah, exactly. I agree totally.
The next one is Mikesh is funny.
Mikesh as geckish. Mikesh as witzig.
Witzig, yeah.
Mikesh is mega.
Mega, yeah, thank you. My self-esteem went from here to here.
Oh, it's top, man.
And then the last one is the most difficult one.
Okay.
My bike is broken. I am sad.
Mijn fellow is footy is zien traurig.
Traurig.
All right.
Very good. We jump directly to Anna's question. I would like to know, how was your experience learning Luxembourgish?
It was fun. It was a great experience in so many ways. I mean, to be in a classroom as an older person, it's fun, but to look around the room and the people were from China, Iraq, Colombia, Mexico, you know, from all over the place, Africa, whatever. That was just mind blowing. I've never been in a room with people from so many different places. It was fun learning a new language. Our teacher was great. I had the same teacher, Jackie Messers, and she made it really fun. So that has definitely been one of the better experiences I've had in Luxembourg. Now, I'm not not a very good student, so I don't know how that I learned a lot, but it was a great experience. I loved it, I loved trying to immerse myself in it, and you know, I made a lot of language videos about things I found funny, and you know, so yeah, that was great. I'm so glad I did that.
We have a question here on Twitch from ID Shadow 101. He's asking if you are teaching a new language. So for the people that is here right now, also Romerito in YouTube, we are introducing an American in Luxembourg. He is going to speak a little bit about him, and of course we are going to speak a little bit about the Luxembourgish language. And what was your opinion when you saw so big words in Luxembourgish?
Like the long words?
Yeah, all this kind of stuff, like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, when I was in middle school, I took 2 years of German, and German is very similar with the words that are really, really, really long, you know. And so it wasn't total surprise, but you know, they're funny. I mean, I can't think. I mean, we have Schlindermanderscheid, but that's sort of the French version of Schlindermanisch. That's got 21 letters.
21 letters.
21 letters. Yeah, it's the longest of any place name in Luxembourg. But yeah, well, Kavishelchen, that's not that long, but yeah. Anyway, that didn't get me too much, you know, because I've seen it before. But you know, one of the things that's interesting, you know, like to me, like I never ever thought about languages. You know, I learned English, or grew up learning English, or grew up speaking English, and that's all you have to speak in the U.S. That's it, forever. And so I never really thought about foreign languages until I got here, and the way they change in your ear was something very interesting to me. For example, like when I used to hear Luxembourgish, all it sounded like to me was like hoyo 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 hoyo. Like that's all I heard was this hoyo 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 hoyo. But at some point, you know, when you're studying it and you're here for a while, you start to be able to pick out the individual words, and then now it does not sound at all like hoyo 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 hoyo. But I remember when it did.
Yeah, it's tell me.
And Portuguese was a language I knew nothing about Portugal or Portuguese. Like I'm pretty sure that when I moved here 8 years ago, if someone asked me where Portugal was, I would say, I don't know, South America, something like that, you know. And you know, I'm not saying this is good. This is my own ignorance, obviously. And I know I would hear like languages. I would hear, okay, I can hear French when I'm in Luxembourg. I hear French. I hear some I guess this Luxembourg hoya hoya sound, and then I hear this other language that sounds like Russian, and I was like, why are there so many Russian people here? And it turns out it's Portuguese. So, but again, I don't make that mistake now. Now it doesn't really sound like Russian to me, but when I first got here, it did.
It's crazy. This is the gift that Luxembourg can give us, the language gift.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Again, in Twitch, 21 letters. Where are you from, Shadow? From Twitch. We live in Luxembourg. Thank you to be present, people. We are in the middle of the live. Don't forget to share the lives. Twitch, YouTube. You are from England. Thank you. Share the live, bro. Instagram, share the live. Please, if you like an American in Luxembourg, follow him. If you like comedy, follow me. And then we go directly in the question from Facebook. Do you still visit USA?
Yeah, definitely. fact, I was there in January. We had a little family thing we had to go to, but yeah. Not that often, I always feel like I'm missing out on something here when I go back to the U.S. It's like, oh, but I want to go to Rome again, or I want to go to whatever, Barcelona, or I don't know. I'm really into Europe now. Luxembourg and Europe is kind of my world now, And when I go to the U.S., it always seems to me like that's one trip in Europe I didn't do. I went to the U.S. instead.
It's funny because our dream is to go to USA and see the skyscrapers, and you came here and you are so happy here. It's the adage. The grass is more green in the neighbor, right? Something like that.
The grass is always greener on the other side.
That's it. I was testing you. Very good. You did very well the activity.
Oh, thank you. I scored well on it. So you said you want to see the big, tall buildings.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Skyscrapers, something like that, no? Skyscrapers.
I love it.
No?
They're called no, the reason I'm laughing is, okay, they're called skyscrapers. Right?
Okay, skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers, because there's the sky. And do you know what to scrape something is? Like I'm scraping my finger, right? I'm scraping. Yeah. Okay, they're scraping the sky. They're so tall. Okay, so I had this French, I was teaching English, and this gal from France, she wanted to say skyscrapers, but she kept calling them skycrappers. Teaching English is fun.
You should be my English teacher.
Your English is great, man. It's cool.
So we have some people here on Twitch writing. Yes, sorry, I know. Skyscrapers. Sorry, bro, from England. I'm not going to make a mistake again.
Oh, I'm trying to help you out. Skyscrapers.
Here in Instagram, we have Superliga do Humor asking for a translation. He's from São Paulo. This live is in English. Pessoas do Brasil e de Portugal, hoje vamos fazer em inglês. Because sometimes I do it in Portuguese, but today it's in English. Yeah. So, and we go directly to the next question. And this is mine, of course. Have you thought about making stand-up comedy in English in Luxembourg?
No, I just don't know how to do it. I don't know. I couldn't write, if you put a gun to my head, I couldn't write a joke. You know what I mean? And so like there's a gal, Jess Baldry, she writes for Delano. She's a Brit, she's a UK, whatever, that's where she's from. And she's doing stand-up. And I'm just so like sort of jealous, weird. I don't know, because it's something I wish I knew how to do, but I just have no idea how to do it. Because I love comedians. I love comedians. If there's the podcasts I listen to, they're always interviews with comedians or comic actors or whatever. But I just don't know how to do it.
It's easy. You just go on the stand-up comedy, you dance a little bit, you speak, and that's it.
Yeah, but you do it. So obviously you know what the hell you're doing. How long have you been doing it for?
Like 4 years now. Wow. 4 years. I started in São Paulo. Slowly I'm doing it in Luxembourg in several languages. Yeah, it's okay, but I have lots to learn.
Yeah, but I mean, it just seems like if you can get past that, whatever the fear, and just keep doing it over and over and over again. I mean, you hear that's about comedians. It's like it took them a while before they get good, and God bless them for trying, So, yeah, so kudos to you for doing it.
What?
Kudos to you for doing stand-up. Kudos, meaning kudos, Kudos, meaning it's encouraging, If you like,
Thank you. I'm so sorry that I don't understand. I love this experience in English. I'm so happy. Solomon in Facebook, he agrees with you. He said, Jess, yay. The stand-up
Cool.
comedian Jess, yay.
You should have her on here because she's a comedian. So, yeah.
I'm going to make researches about her because I don't know her.
Yeah.
And here in YouTube, someone is asking, what is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show of all time, or I'll give you a bunch. The Sopranos is the greatest TV show ever. Breaking Bad is really good. Both Offices are really good. Arrested Development is sort of this weird thing that I can just watch on a loop.
Yeah.
So those are the 5. What do you like?
What I like Elite. It's a Spanish TV show. Elite. I really like it. What else? Prison Break.
Okay.
It's heard of that. Long ago, but I love it. Breaking Bad. I love it. Game of Thrones. And then, of course, as a comedian, Friends, How I Met Your Mother, and Big Bang Theory.
Okay, so those are your ones. Okay. Have you ever seen Seinfeld?
How?
Have you ever seen Seinfeld?
No.
Seinfeld. Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I think that of a certain generation, that's from the 90s, but it's probably seen as the best situation comedy. Well, of course, it's all opinion, but Jerry Seinfeld is a stand-up comedian, and he stars as himself in the TV show.
Okay.
It was on at about the same time that Friends was on. They kind of both were on Thursday nights on NBC, and Seinfeld was actually the more popular one. So,
in the end of the life, I want you to write me. Okay. Is it possible?
Sure. I know how to write. Yes, I can do that.
On Twitch, Shadow is saying that he loves Brooklyn 99.
Okay.
Do you know this show?
That's written by, that was done by the same guy who did The Office, right?
I don't know Brooklyn 99, but. And here on Instagram, Mike, do you have plans to writing another book?
I'm thinking about it. Writing a book is an isolating experience. it's a lonely task, but yeah, I'm thinking about it. I probably will if somebody wants to publish it. Yeah.
And are you a Bob Dylan fan? Anna is asking. And Shadow, thank you very much to be here. He's going now. Thank you very much. So, are you a Bob Dylan fan?
Yeah, I think Bob Dylan's cool, and I think his story is pretty amazing. He wrote a really good book called, I think, Chronicle, was his autobiography. Supposed to be the first part of his autobiography. It's really good.
I think Seinfeld was not so famous in Luxembourg and Germany as in the US.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't seem to translate, whereas Friends is very popular overseas, but I don't think Seinfeld is as much.
Someone on Facebook, Daniel, he wrote, you should call an American still in Luxembourg.
Yeah, there you go. An American not going home. He's still in Luxembourg.
This is a good title.
Yeah.
For your next book.
That's a really good idea. I will write that down. An American still in Luxembourg. Yes. Okay.
Solomon, he doesn't agree. He says that Seinfeld is famous as fuck. I really don't know Seinfeld. Sorry, guys. And then
I guess, right?
Mike, are you Michael Jackson fan? I saw him in a concert in '97 here in Luxembourg.
Wow, really? Huh. Where did he play?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see if he's going to answer. So, which other language do you still want to learn? Very interesting question, Anna. Very interesting question.
I mean, I would just like to get better at Luxembourgish. It's learning a language is not easy for someone of my maturity level, let's say. I mean, I try to understand French, but whatever.
It was in Canton. Michael Jackson has been in Canton. Really?
Wow. He played at LA Forum, Madison Square Garden, and Conturn. Those are the three main venues of the world, I think.
Do you think that you are the only one mixing Luxembourgish and English, like in musics or other stuff in art?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first part of the question.
If you are the only artist in Luxembourg mixing Luxembourgish with English, sorry, or are there other artists? Do you know other artists making this?
Is that what I'm doing?
A little.
I really don't know. I don't know. There's a guy who contacted me recently. He's an American. I think he's in a band called the Ferocious Few, and I know he's American, but it would be interesting to see if he integrates some Luxembourgish stuff into his music. So,
okay.
But I don't actually know. There's probably somebody out there, but I don't know.
And which is your favorite playlist on Spotify? What kind of music do you enjoy? Directly from Anna from Instagram?
When I go running, I listen to a Muse playlist. Do you know Muse?
No.
Okay. They're a British band. They actually played at Rockefeller here in 2015, I believe. Anyway, white guy rock music. What can I say? Alternative rock, I love Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Muse, that's what kind of gets me going when I run.
Muse, please, really, in the end of the life, send me those references, please.
Okay.
Because I want to be cleverer and intelligent. It's important.
Cleverer. Yeah, if you want to be cleverer, you came to the right place, because I'm pretty clever.
Andrea from YouTube is asking, do you have any advice for anyone who wants to start learning Luxembourgish?
Take classes. I mean, INL, the Institute of whatever, National Langue, is great. But I started actually through Ville de Luxembourg. The classes seemed like it was easier. Usually, I think at INL, you often have to get on a waiting list, but through VDL, I was able to get a class pretty quick. And just take classes,
Yeah, that's the best thing. Yeah. In a pandemic right now.
Yeah. Like Skype classes, whatever. I don't know.
And when you came here in Luxembourg, okay, so you were in the United States. You came in Luxembourg.
Yes.
And then we are different. What were weird things that you see and you said, this is weird?
I really didn't have that experience. I think I said like I was ready. I was ready to flip everything. It was like, I was like the table was set, right? And it was like I was ready to just pull that tablecloth and just have everything fly off and start with a new table and put new things on it. And there was really nothing that bugged me or whatever. I mean, okay, restaurants didn't, I don't know, it seemed like I want to eat earlier. I want to eat dinner at 5 o'clock, but they don't open until 6:30 or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't find peanut butter or something like that, but minor stuff. To me, everything here just seemed better. And I like better. So
how was your experience on Facebook, Daniel is asking, like, how many kisses do you give in United States to say hello?
0, and probably 0 in forever now after COVID, right? I don't know that we're going to come back to that.
And your first experience?
What's that?
Like people, a Luxembourgish person comes and wants to give 3 kisses. How was it?
Americans are hearty handshake and huggers, I guess. You know what I mean? But no kisses. Unless, no kisses, really.
So this was this weird or okay for you?
Oh, yeah, sure. That was interesting. And in fact, that's in my book that we talked about.
Okay.
Just building up that kind of like that courage to do that to somebody like 3 times, and like how do you do that without your nose hitting theirs and stuff like that? And what do you do with your hands while you're doing? Like just put them out here. So yeah, that was more funny than anything else. Yeah.
You know that at high school, at 10 a.m. we have 5 minutes break. So you go to the break, you make 3 kisses 10 times, and then you have to go back to the classroom again.
That's it. 30 kisses. It's the 30 kiss break, I guess.
Oh gosh. So that's stand-up material. Oh yeah, that is. He's right. Solomon is saying that you are creating stand-up material.
Okay.
With those experiences.
Steal it, man. Steal it.
Anna is asking, and I'm going just let you answer this question because I have no battery. But answer this question: what is your favorite place in Luxembourg?
Wow. What are you doing? The host left. It's like now we can just have fun because the teacher's gone. The teacher left. Teacher's gone. We could just fool around and have fun. Oh, teacher's gone.
Hello.
And that's my favorite place in Luxembourg. Probably my favorite place in Luxembourg is Gringley, which is this overview, sort of near Lipperscheid, overlooking this Oxbow Valley, and you have Borscheid Castle across the way. That's probably my favorite place. When I
am with you, it's like I don't live in this country. You said like 3 words. I have no idea where it is.
Oh, can you not understand me, or you just don't know where I'm talking about?
No, I don't know where are those places. That's it.
That's typical, though. Everybody's like that. Nobody knows their backyard. I grew up in New Jersey, which is near New York City, and I have never been to the Statue of Liberty. And
that's it.
It was probably an hour from where I grew up, but never been there. So it's.
We always say I can visit it tomorrow, and then we never do it.
Right.
Okay, good. We have like 15 minutes. Let's go to the next activity.
Whoa. Next.
Okay. So now you have just to speak the sentence that I'm going to tell it to you in Luxembourgish.
Okay.
And then when you have spoken it, you have to try to define what it is, to tell us what you think that it is.
Okay.
So now we are going to the old Luxembourgish words.
Okay.
Okay, guys that are watching us, please share the live for this activity. Follow an American in Luxembourg. Follow the comedian Mikas, and let's go to the activity. Okay. The first one is easy. Aš zin e fan fu Mikas Carvalho.
Is it a fan from Mikas Carvalho? I am a fan of Mikas Carvalho.
Okay, this was just the warm-up.
Okay, I'm warm.
Është hun e veshësa.
Is gewoon een weesje zo?
Veshësa.
Weesje zo? Say it again, say it again.
Veshësa.
Weesje zo.
That's yeah. So what it is?
Is zijn een weesje zo. I
Nee,
am...
është hun.
Oh, is gewoon een weesje zo. I have a saw that cuts through skin. I don't know.
Really? For me, it has to be this. It isn't, unfortunately, but it's logic what you said.
Okay. What does it mean?
It's I have an infection.
Okay. I have an infection.
But it's a vicious. It's the name of the infection, not infection, but a name of infection.
Like a type of infection?
Yeah, like we have it in the eye.
Pink eye.
I don't know in English.
Conjunctivitis. Okay. Pink eye.
Pink eye. So
pink
we
eye.
say viciousa.
Viciosa. Okay.
The next one. Oh, we have one here. Okay, Salomon. This is in my sentences too. I'm going to ask him later. Someone give you another example. So, ich ging beim Straubenschützer.
Ich ging beim Straubenschützer. Straubenschützen.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
What was the first part? Ich ging or ich sind?
Ich ging beim.
I go to a, what's the word again?
Straubenschützer.
Straubenschützer. It is a one of those machines. I go to a place where they have a machine that puts straw into bales of hay.
In my opinion, you should be the grounder of the Luxembourgish language.
Okay.
It's inadmissible that it isn't this. Really.
Oh, great. I tried. What is
so, Straubenschützer, it's a coiffeur. It's a hairdresser.
Okay. Like, is your hair like straw? Like straw? Or like a straw tender?
Actually, I have no idea why they say Straubenschützer, but this is the Jenisch, the old Luxembourgish.
Oh, Jenisch. Okay.
Jenisch, yeah.
I have heard of that.
And Solomon is saying that viciousa in English, it's a cyst. A cyst. I don't know.
Okay. Cyst. Thank you.
So, ich hun Buppen gern.
I like to fuck.
Okay, this is the big mistake. Wait.
Or I like potatoes.
Yeah, I like potatoes. Very good. They are going to ban my life because of you.
Oh shit! Sorry. Can I not say that? I can't say that. Sorry.
It's okay. I think that Mark Zuckerberg isn't watching it. It's
right.
Okay. So the next one is the Käsecker just Karkäse.
The Käsecker eat erst Karkäse. Just. The hedgehog eats that gross cheese.
Man, can you imagine that lots of Luxembourgish people don't know to translate this?
Really?
Yeah. Käsecker, not everyone knows this word.
Really? Okay. Have you ever seen, I've never seen one, but it seems like it comes up in Luxembourg. It seems like it came up in our Luxembourgish classes from time to time.
Ah, really? Hedgehog. Okay. No, because people here, they are more used to say the German word, Igel. The Nigel. Yeah, for a Käsecker.
Okay.
Interesting. And Pepeu yes, Bupen is pomme de terre. Right. Very good.
But it's also the other thing.
What?
It's also the other thing.
Yeah, it is.
Now, you know, in my book, I have something about a phrase I came up with called "Qu'est-ce que le Bupen?"
Okay.
Which means basically,
how is it again? Say it again.
Qu'est-ce que le Bupen?
Qu'est-ce que le Bupen?
Yeah, means what the fuck? Because it's a combination of French and Luxembourgish, right?
We look like two childs that can say one word. And the last one is the most difficult one. Okay. Den Pimpampel an Gijomes sind verkoppelt.
The butterfly and the ants copulated, or I don't.
Yeah. They are in a couple. Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Very good. You're actually very good. Your English is very good.
My English, yeah. Well, I've been speaking it for a while. Thank you very much. So is yours, by the way.
I love it. Let's go to the last questions, and then we are in the end. So, what is something cool that you people in the USA are not used to, that we make?
Something that you make?
That is like, wow, okay, cool. That's interesting.
Everything. I don't know. Like I said, I think things are better here. I like things better here. I like the traditions. I like things like Schuber 4 and the octave mart and just things like that. I just like the way of life here better. Before COVID, obviously, just the kind of like the way everybody likes to take time and eat lunch at restaurants on Tuesday afternoons or whatever. It's not just a big occasion. It's like everybody goes to a restaurant for lunch, and I don't know. It seems to me it's like enjoying life. It's not just grabbing a sandwich and a to-go coffee and eating on the run or while you're driving. It's just more sane and human to me.
And the last question I have for you is, what do you miss from the USA that we don't have in Luxembourg? You already spoke about peanut butter, but is there other things that you said, it would be good to have it in Luxembourg?
My friends or my brothers or sisters, but really, there really is nothing that I miss. And I mean, and nowadays you can get anything you want, by Amazon or whatever. But no, I really don't miss anything.
About Amazon, I looked that we can have your book in Amazon. Can you speak a little bit about your book? Like why should we buy it? We as Luxembourgish. It's the time to sell.
Yeah, if you don't want it, you don't have to get it, I can't tell you why you have to have it. Look at that picture. It's got some cool photographs inside. I don't know who she is. I don't know. I think it's funny. It's got some interesting stories. Maybe for a Luxembourger, they would see their country in a way that maybe they haven't thought of or seen it before. But mostly it's funny and it's short little stories. Like it's not like you're gonna. It's basically short essays, 3 and 4 page essays, and you read them. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'll read another one. Ha 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 ha, and then go on. That will be your experience. You will actually be going ha 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 ha. Watch, I'll do it right now. Ha 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 ha. See, you can't not do it if you're going to read it. It just happens. Yeah. So, but if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. That's fine.
You're a good seller. I love it.
Yes.
Katya in Instagram, awesome social worker, said that I found your TikTok and found your content really funny and joyful.
Cool. Cool.
And here in Facebook, we have Daniel that is asking, why don't you do book writing workshops?
I don't know that anybody that I have anything to offer to anybody, but I mean, if somebody wanted me to, here's what you would do. Okay, what you would do is have your wife get a job in Luxembourg. So that's the first thing, and then move to Luxembourg, and then start a Facebook page, and then take a lot of the stuff that's in the Facebook page and put it in a book. So that's the workshop right there.
Yeah.
But I really don't know. Just write stuff. That's all you can do is just write.
Writing.
Yeah.
That's it. Writing.
Yeah, just write. Just write. And you'll get better. The more you do, the more you'll get better. Read people that you like. When I really like David Sedaris. He's a really great writer. Do you know who David Sedaris is?
No.
Really, really funny writer, and he inspires me too. So, I mean, I think it's important to read people that not only you like, but that also kind of inspire you, and maybe they the way they look at the world, maybe it's sort of similar to the way you look at it, or it inspires you to kind of keep your antenna open and out there, your eyes open, and listen for things. And yeah, that's I don't know. I really don't really know how to write. Just do it, I guess.
Okay, perfect. Look, we are in the end. To finish the live, I wanted to propose a last activity. If you want, you can make a little music afterwards. We are going to see. You choose. But the activity is very easy. It's just to finish the live, relax. I'm going to say you one word, and you have 1 second, and you say another word. Okay. Ready?
Toenail. Oh, I thought we were just starting.
Okay. It is going to be very fast.
Ooh.
Foot.
Foot?
Food.
Food. Peanut butter.
Movie.
Apocalypse Now.
Drink.
Beer.
Music.
Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band.
What?
Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Do you know him? Do you know him?
No.
He's from New Jersey. Okay.
Okay. I feel better that I don't know. If they are from New Jersey, it's okay. If they are from Luxembourg, I feel bad.
Do you know what New Jersey is?
A city, I guess.
Okay. Go
or
on.
A region.
A state. Yes. Go on.
Yes, it's the same. It's the same. Celebrity sport person.
Celebrity sports person. Lionel Messi.
Luxembourg City.
Ronaldo. I know I should have said Ronaldo.
But it's okay. We're still friends. It's okay.
Can I tell you a sort of amusing Messi story?
Of course.
Okay. So before I moved here, I did not care at all about football or soccer. Not at all. I grew up playing baseball. I watched football, American football, etc. And basketball. I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. So we come to Luxembourg and we see this commercial all the time for Turkish Airways. Do you understand what I'm saying so far? Okay.
Yeah.
And in the commercial is Kobe Bryant and this other guy. And they're on a plane together. And, Kobe Bryant is very tall. He's almost 2 meters tall. He's a basketball player. And this other guy, I have no idea who he is. So I assume he is a Turkish basketball player. But of course, I found out later that it's Lionel Messi. So I'm thinking that Messi is a Turkish basketball, a huge Turkish basketball. And someone said, no, he's actually the best football player in the world. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But still, in my mind, he is very tall. He's almost 2 meters tall. So then I'm watching the 2014 World Cup, and Argentina comes out, and the players are holding hands with the little kids as they come out. And the little kid holding hands with Lionel Messi is pretty much looking right in the eyes at him, because Lionel Messi is about this tall. And I was like, he's short. Look, he's short. So anyway, that's my Messi story.
Crazy, but you know the players in United States. Like, how do you live the World Cup in United States? The same way as European people, or
how do
you live it? You know, the World Cup. Like everything stops here.
Yeah, I really don't know. I think there are people. I think it's getting more and more popular in the U.S., but since I've lived here, I've really gotten into it. And I know I have to, at 9 o'clock, I'm going to watch Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain. And so I've really gotten into it, you know.
Okay.
But, they have the MLS in the US, but I think that's not, the competition isn't quite as good as it is in Europe. So
okay,
I think they're trying.
Okay, because I wanted to know how do you live, because I know that in Brazil, like here in Europe, it's crazy. In Brazil, it's as crazy as Europe. But I was 1 year in Australia, and in Australia, it's like, okay, it's World Cup. People continue like.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in the U.S., you have so many sports, or you know, the Super Bowl and the NBA, and you have baseball's not that popular anymore, but you know, the Masters golf, and you know, so. I think it's gaining in popularity, but it's not nearly at the level as it is here.
Okay, So let's finish the activity.
Okay.
3 more.
Okay.
Luxembourg City.
Oh, I'm Luxembourg City. The new tram.
Yeah. Good. 4th official language in Luxembourg.
4th official? English.
Okay.
Gotta say it.
Castle.
Feinen.
Okay. Beautiful.
That's how they say it in Luxembourg. They say Feinen.
Feinen. Right.
Feinen.
Richtig, moja zesha. Ja. So we are in the end. Could you tell us some last words?
Shit. Tell you some last words?
Yes, speak whatever you want. It's up to you.
Well, this was a lot of fun. Thank you, anybody who wasted their time by watching us. I hope you had a few laughs. Thank you to Mikash, right? Yeah. Mikash,
Right,
I really want to see your show. You have such a great spirit and a great energy, and your videos are very silly. So I'd love to see your stand-up act if you're doing it in English where I can understand it. Well, maybe Luxembourgish I can understand, but probably not. Humor is very hard to get if you can't speak the language.
But I say really thank you to you. Thank you to everyone like YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you for being here with us.
What the hell is Twitch? I never heard of it.
Twitch is like YouTube. It's like YouTube, but just for lives.
Just for lives?
Lives, yeah. It's a live YouTube platform.
Okay.
And yeah. Thank you, everybody. The last one that wrote us, Anna, Stella, Solomon. Thank you very much too. Thank you, everyone. An American in Luxembourg. Thank you to accepting to do it. Thank you very much. And guys, next Wednesday, we are going to speak about a rapper that started doing rap after his girl died with 1 year. and he started to do rap. So we are going. It's another subject. If you are interested, it's in French. Micas Carvalho Adventures, and it's every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Adi ciao, tip top.
What?
Adi ciao, tip top.
Adi ciao, tip top. See ya.
See ya. What do I do? All right.